prosper me and not to harm me, for abundance and to be a light. I'm so happy and grateful now for the lives that are being impacted and the massive growth in everyone. I'm so happy and grateful now for the lives that are being impacted and massive growth in everyone. I'm so happy and grateful now for being blessed with life today and another chance to change mine and others' paradigm. I'm so happy and grateful now for all our elevation in the RetiredIn365 family, for being a seven-figure trader and chairwoman 10 by December 31st, 2020. I'm so happy and grateful now for my RetiredIn365 family. So happy and grateful now for my voice and wisdom I gained through every call with us. And I'm so happy and grateful now that chairman is another day closer. I'm so happy and grateful now that God has helped me reach my goals by the end of December 2021. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm reaching out to people, Chairman 10, in 90 days. I'm so happy and grateful now for another day given by God, which is not promised. Blessed to witness the growth within the Retired and 365 team and trusting my process for individual growth. I'm so happy and grateful now for peace of mind, for knowing my purpose, my dreams, and growth. I'm so happy and grateful to have an amazing opportunity, and this is my vehicle to time and financial freedom. Hashtag retired in 365. Guys, I'm excited. I'm excited to close the week on today with you. If you're excited, let me know by dropping an I'm excited in the chat. And I want to talk about peace today. I want to talk about peace today. And this is going to be titled Peace Envelops, or Peace Envelops Me. It's envelopes. I don't know. Just follow along. It means that it's a covering. It means that peace is covered, right? It means that I'm covered with peace. The next question that I want you to ask yourself, so folks say, hey, I'm excited. Ask yourself if you're at peace right now. And you don't have to drop that in the chat. I don't want you to drop that in the chat. Ask yourself, am I at peace right now? Am I aware of what peace even means? Am I aware of what peace even looks like? And that's something that's been really big for me, really near and dear on my heart, is really just identifying a true peace to be able to give that to the masses. So firstly, if we want to identify anything, we have to be aware, right? So in this example, I have to be aware of what peace really means. And I have a few definitions, but I want to hear from some folks in the chat. Drop in the chat what peace means to you, right? Like when you hear the word peace, right? What words, what images come into mind? I know for some people, right, off rip, you might hear the word peace and think about the peace sign, right? For some people, you might hear the word peace and think about the other little peace sign that look like this, right? We got some people in the chat that say, hey, when I think about peace, I think about calm or a calming, right? Acceptance, at ease, calmness, a soulful sensation. I definitely love all of those answers as well. Quiet, right? The two definitions I looked up, and then I'll give you one for myself as well. Fulfillment. I definitely enjoy those. Freedom from disturbance. Mm. Freedom from disturbance or tranquility, right? Freedom from disturbance or tranquility. It then goes on to say a state or period where there is no war or where the war has ended. Can you get excited about that? And if you're not excited, that's okay. Let's take it a step further. Let me educate you even more and help you understand why you want to get excited about that particular meaning. Freedom from disturbance. I want you to think about what has been disturbing you in this particular season. It's something or some things that have been tranquility mean to me. right? It's just a certain thing that I can't really articulate. But when I hear the word tranquility, it's like this. That's all I got for you. Like I don't have the word right now to articulate that. You may have that word for you, whatever that means for you, but I have to identify what makes me feel like that. What places, what environments, what individuals allow me to be able to feel like that, and who makes me feel the opposite of that, so I know who I need to be praying to be coming closer to my life or to be moved away from my life. Let me see if folks are getting this. Like, drop a fire emoji in the chat if you're getting this, because it's important that you gain some peace to close out this year, right? Had a conversation with my creator. He said, hey, listen, folks need to understand that they are going to get everything that they want the moment that they do what's hard. They do that heart work. They do that shadow work that makes you vulnerable to where you can only lean on him, right? To where you can only lean on him, to where he makes your disturbances seem light. Let me take it a step further. Let's talk about that war aspect, right? The second definition for peace was a state or period where there is a war, or where the war, or excuse me, where there's no war, or where the war has ended. If you're somebody on this call and you're saying, yes, I'm at peace right now, I want you to think about the war that you just finished. I want you to think about the battle that you just finished. And it's important that you keep that in the forefront of your mind, because when those challenges come back up in your life, you have evidence. You have evidence that they're not going to be there for long. Why? Because words are telling me that it's a state or period where there was no war. So it may be a war that I'm going through right now, right? But I'm going to get through that, and I'm going to have a certain level of peace that nobody can take away from me, a certain level of peace that passes all understanding. And you got to get excited about that. Some people think that everybody's at peace, and that's not the case. Some people think that, just because you're in growth environments, that means that you are at peace with yourself. It was important to do this particular call like this, because I understand that there's some souls right now, whether you're on this call, whether you're connected to somebody that got on this call, or whatever the case is, and it's not peace right now. It's the exact opposite. And you may be looking like, I want to be happy again. I want to be able to step into my best self so I can operate at the place I know I need to operate. This thing is going to be very, very difficult, but you're going to be thanking yourself. The people around you are going to be thanking you as well. Because a lot of people don't do that. Like, the 26 people on this call are special. A lot of people don't take out time to work on themselves, to identify multiple growth environments to be able to put themselves in, while you're fighting through being a regular human being that deals with regular human being stuff, anxiety, impatience, frustration, etc. You guys are winners right now. Drop "I'm a winner" in the chat. Drop "I am a winner" in the chat. And if you feel the opposite, or if you have had attacks to your belief system that make you feel the opposite, then I just want to remind you about the initial definition of peace that you are walking into, right? I want to remind you that closing out this year, that you're going to be free from all disturbances. You're going to be free from all distractions. You're going to be free from everything that was such a hold on you. Whatever that hold looked like, whether it was an emotional hold, whether it was a financial hold, right? You're going to be free from that going into 2021. And you got to get excited about that. The things that's been disturbing your spirit to where it's been times where you can't sleep. It's been times where you can't think. It's been times where it's like, man, I don't know. But just understand that you're covered. Peace envelops me. I am covered. I am covered with peace. I am covered by the blood. Take it a step further. Now I can identify the way that I need to move, right? The way that I need to move to make sure my posture is correct, right? While I'm actually stepping into this peace. So I had to be okay and comfortable with doing what makes me happy in this season. What makes you happy? I have no idea. Right? But you have to be okay and comfortable with that. Let me take it a step further. Some people will hear that and say, man, you know, I got to be okay and comfortable with doing what makes me happy. And then they know that they have habits that make them happy that they go do because it makes them okay and feel comfortable. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Okay and comfortable, right? Towards our end goal, right? Towards our end goal. Stepping into a place of being unbothered. Stepping into a place where it's like, man, you're identifying that this is just a growth season for me. You know, there's going to be some people that relate to me, some people that won't. There's going to be some people that resonate with me, some people that won't. And I got to be cool with that. Right? I got to be cool with that. I got to really step into a place to where I can operate from a relaxed intensity. Here's what relaxed intensity means. Relaxed intensity means you need them to sign up, but you're not pressing them to sign up. That's good, because there's some people on this call, right? You're talking to people and for real, you just like need them to sign up, but I need you to step into that, right? That relaxed intensity that gives you your posture back, that gives you your self-love back, that allows you to be able to look at yourself and say, man, I love myself. You got to get excited about that. So relaxed intensity. We talked about peace. And lastly, just remember that love wins. Just remember that love wins. And that applies to everything. That applies to everything. So I want you to identify, who can I show some love to on today? I want you to identify, who can I serve today? Who is similar to me that I can have a conversation with them that may serve them and help them take it to the next level? Who is somebody that I'm drawn to, and can I pour into them? Can I identify a creative way to be able to pour into them? Right? You only get to keep what you give. If it's something that you really need right now, and I'm going to end with this, if it's something that you really, really need right now, then you have to give it. One sec, babe. If it's something that you really, really need right now, you have to give it. You need money, you have to give it. You need food, clothes, etc. You have to give it, right? You need, I don't know, peace, right? You have to give it. How do I give that? Okay, how can I make somebody else feel good about themselves in their current situation? Let me know if I'm making some sense. Let me know. Drop making sense or you know what I'm saying? Let me know if I'm making some sense. Because I know I don't come on here and cap. It's all real life experiences, events that's taking place right now. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how I know that it's something that's heavy and it ain't just on me. You know, and I know if it's one person that catch it, 2-3 people that catch it, and hey, listen, right? That's what this call was meant for. That's what this call was meant for, ladies and gentlemen. So I think that's my time. I believe that we got the point, right? We're making a decision. It's December now. It's going to be December to remember, from a standpoint of, yeah, it's going to be December to remember because there's going to be a certain level of result that's going to take place in my business. But it's going to be a December to remember because I finally got the peace I've been searching for years. It's going to be a December to remember because I made that decision to love myself first. I don't know, some people saw my birthday post and I said, hey, listen, this was the year I made a decision. I got to love myself first. You got to make that decision this year as well. You got to make that decision this year as well, that you're not going to let people play with your dream. That you're not going to let people play with your dream. right? Because the last thing is, from a peace standpoint, one of the, like from a personally developed individual, one of the only things that could really, really like try to eat at your peace, try to give you a certain level of frustration is when there's individuals that are speaking death towards your vision or may not be right in alignment or speaking whatever it is that you need them to speak towards your vision. And that is 100% fine. That's 100% fine. You speak to them what you want to see over your situation. And you don't allow your lips, right? You don't allow your mouth to create any word that will cause ill will to any one of your fellow human beings. You make sure that your karma is good on your end, and you're going to be good. And you're going to be good. So I implore you to have an awesome and amazing Friday, whatever that looks like for you. Go and do that jog, right? Go sit on that couch, whatever it looks like. Give yourself that 15, 20-minute break for the moms on this call, right? Give yourself a break if possible, right? Do something that's going to make you feel good. Go get a coffee, right? Do something that is going to make you feel good. Get in the state that you need to be in. And let's go ahead and do the work to change our lives forever, ladies and gentlemen. That's my time, Javon. You got it, my friend.
Appreciate it. Everybody drop some fire emojis in the chat for Mr. King Eze. Speaking from the heart, we definitely want to make sure we go ahead, show him some love. Make sure everybody's following each other also on social media. Shout out to King Eze. Shout out to every single person on this call that came here this morning and that dropped what they're happy and grateful now for. We want to go ahead and make sure that we're operating from that spirit of happy and grateful all day, every day, right? So as we go throughout the day, that's all we got as far as team calls go. But there are going to be actually some blitzes going on inside the family. So we're going to go ahead and make sure you guys get that information inside of the paid team chat so you can plug your prospects in, because this is the time for expansion, right? We don't want to slow down, right? The year is almost over, less than 30 days left. This is when you want to take it to that next level. So we're going to make sure you guys have all the tools and resources that you need to go ahead and grow your business. That's all we got for you today. Go ahead, run to the team chat, drop what you want them to drop? What we got? I'm a winner. Drop I'm a winner in the paid team Discord chat, and let's go ahead and have a great Friday. Make this the last Friday